What do we have here? A book stand. The Old Tongue, Volume 1. Though Fan, or the Old Tongue, was the native language of one of many kingdoms, struggling for supremacy before the empire was unified by Sagacious Teen, our first emperor. As the wars raged, constant shifts in territorial leadership spread the use of the Old Tongue. By the time Sagacious Teen formed the empire, the Old Tongue was so widely spread that it became a second official language of the Jade Empire. Okay. I got XP for that, I think. Can I talk to you guys? Yes, I can.
It is an honor to be approached by the school's most senior student. My mother had high hopes for the school when she sent me here from the capital. Sometimes I wonder if I'm ready to train with others of such skill. Even in the robes of a junior student, I feel a long way from my home in the Imperial City.
Why do you doubt yourself?
I haven't yet settled in. My studies in the Imperial City were far inferior to the instruction you've had. I will just have to work twice as hard to catch up to your level of skill. Even then, it will take a long time to be your match. How long have you studied with Master Li?
Let's see. I've studied with him as long as I can remember.
You and Dawnstar both had a lifetime of training under Master Li. He is stern with you, but you sure can see that he's proud as well. I'm sorry. I shouldn't pester you with my questions. Is there something you need?
Okay, I'm assuming these are all investigative questions. So, I'm gonna start with, he's a friendly guy. Angelus is a friendly guy, so I'm actually gonna start with asking about him. Hey, you're fairly new here. Tell me more about yourself.
I'm honored that you should ask. What do you want to know?
What brought you to this school?
The school I attended in the Imperial City was becoming mired in politics, so my mother sent me out to the country instead. Politics is dangerous, she always said.
What sort of dangers would the Imperial City have?
Oh, I don't know. It just seems like the city is changing. Strange people, strange machines. These are interesting times. I think she just wanted to know that I'd be safe.
What will you do when you're done training here?
Well, that won't be for a long time, but I'll probably return to the Imperial City. Perhaps I'll join the Imperial Guard. It's hard to think that far ahead.
Let's go back to my other questions.
I'll answer what I can.
Since you're new, I'm interested to hear your thoughts on Master Li.
He is one man and guides his students well. My last school had two masters who feuded all the time. It made learning very difficult.
What style did you study in the Imperial City?
At the Black Leopard School, I learned the bare basics of a style under First Brother Kai, but not enough to say I'd mastered anything more than a few core techniques. I'd demonstrate, but I don't think I even could. Master Li's teachings have been so much more effective that I have forgotten most of what I learned in the capital.
How do Master Li's skills measure up to your teachers in the Imperial City?
He is greatly skilled and tutors his students intently. You especially. My school in the city was mired in politics, not an environment that promotes diligent study.
Let's go back to my other questions.
I'll answer what I can.
How well do you know the others at this school?
I don't know anyone else who displays the skill you do. Perhaps Gao, but he lacks discipline. That is why he still wears the robes of a junior student, despite his ability.
Yeah. Gao the Lesser.
Dawnstar would be next, with few able to match her delicate moves. Beyond that, the only other person I know well is Smiling Mountain, the sparring master.
Oh, Smiling Mountain is the sparring master. I don't know who Dawnstar is, so I'm gonna well, I, the player, don't know who Dawnstar is. Apparently, she's been training with me for the longest time, with Master Li. But let's ask him, what do you think of Dawnstar?
I know she is sensitive to things the rest of us can't see. Sometimes I feel sorry for her. It obviously makes her feel different, and that's not right.
Is she like psychic? Psychic or something? Why do you say that?
I think she was given a gift. Unlike responsibility, it may not always be pleasant, but it's something she should be proud of. It shouldn't isolate her.
Do you have any impressions of Gao?
I have seen his kind in the city. He thinks his family's wealth is a substitute for nobility and is angered when others still see him for what he is, a crass and spoiled bully.
How has Smiling Mountain helped you train?
Well, he doesn't come close to Master Li's skill, but Smiling Mountain is good for the younger students. He pairs novices with more advanced students so we can learn.
Have you heard anything special about me? This is my arrogant side coming out now.
I've heard about and seen your skill, but I haven't been here long enough to know much more. Most of the students seem to appreciate your abilities.
Who doesn't?
I hate to put words in other people's mouths, but it's obvious that Gao does not favor you. Master Li has been a mediator of sorts, but Gao responds poorly to authority.
Let's go back to my other questions.
I'll answer what I can.
I guess the last one we have is, what do people from the capital think of the Empire?
It's funny, but I still want to look over my shoulder. I have to remember that we are a long way from the ears of the Lotus Assassins.
The Lotus Assassins. Fitting that, you know, they attach the name of a flower to the word assassins. Why would you be worried about the Lotus Assassins?
They're the Emperor's personal guardians. In the Imperial City, they watch everyone and everything, looking for those who would question the course of the Empire.
Why are people questioning the direction the Empire is taking?
The Lotus Assassins visit people who ask a lot of questions.
Oh, whoops.
The Emperor hasn't been seen much recently. His advisors run things. They're not gentle.
Do you know anything about rumors of ghosts? I don't know where that question came from, but I'm asking it apparently.
There's already enough darkness without making up stories about shadows, in my opinion. And try Lynn. She seems very interested in the ghosts.
Really? Lynn, eh? What can you tell me about places other than here?
I'm no map maker, but I know the basics of the way the Empire is laid out. What do you want to know?
Tell me about the Imperial City.
It was a beautiful place to grow up. The brightest minds, the most noble houses. All the greatest warriors gather there. It's truly the most vibrant place in the world.
Which is why I'm sure my travels will eventually take me there. Foreshadowing, people, foreshadowing. Sounds like you miss it.
I'm glad to be here, don't get me wrong. Two Rivers, though, is very peaceful. I'm used to a more hectic pace, I think. It's taking me some time to adjust.
Yeah, this place seems very, very zen. Very, you know, very mind at peace, mind at ease. Did I already ask this? How do you like this area?
Two Rivers is quiet.
Yeah, I already asked that. Let's hear about the rest of the Empire.
The Empire is divided into 4 massive provinces. This area, largely agricultural, is the Golden Delta. To the north lies the Seat of Heaven, which holds the Imperial City. In the prosperous east, you can find port cities like the Phoenix Gate. To the west lie the hills of the 6 Holy Scrolls. I know little about those 2 provinces, though.
Let's go back to my other questions.
I'll answer what I can.
I think I'm done. I think I've gotten through all of these. So yeah, take care. I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye. Take care of yourself.
Thank you, Student Wen. You were most helpful. And this is Student... Oh, I guess... Oh, that's kind of cool that they don't give the names of the students until you actually talk to them, I think.
One day I'll reach your level of skill, but not unless I keep practicing with Smiling Mountain.
Or never mind, she's just gonna stay student because, you know, she just talked and that was it. Alright, there's another bookcase here. Book stand. Auspicious portents. Understanding the stars and the universe is a very important goal. By examining the universe, we can interpret and predict things to come. The sky is where the great dragon was said to dwell, and in his illustrious home we can see the signs of his effects on creation. Of the observable phenomenon, 3 major ones are the most auspicious: comets, The flames of the heavens, passing across the sky. Eclipses, during which the power of the gods block the sun for brief periods. And falling stars, marking the descent of one of the celestial bureaucracy to the earth. That's very poetic. And I like how I'm getting experience just by reading these things. Harmonic combinations. Oh, I've heard of these. To fight without thought is suicide. The path to victory is laid out one step at a time, each ahead of your opponents. Harmonic combinations demand the use of 2 styles in rapid succession. Okay. The first must be the class called Support, the second from the class known as Martial, which I think I have. Timing is the key. Begin with a focused disabling effect, and follow quickly with a powerful bare hand blow. The 2 actions working in concert will create a harmonic channel in your chi and wreak havoc upon your foe. You must be swift, as the window to create the harmony is limited. Disable your foe, close swiftly as you change style, and strike with all available force. Let nothing stand in your way, but beware. Opponents of great strength may possess the training to resist this technique. Thought will guide you to victory. Harmonic combinations will ensure the journey is swift. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to try that out at some point. Hey, Jingwu, what's up, man?
Always good to see you wandering the school. You're the best among us, after all. So it makes everyone train a little harder when you're around. The tricky part is making sure we're emulating you, not hoping to take you down a peg.
Well, thank you.
You should think carefully before bruising the tender egos around here.
Wow.
Oh, did I tell you to see Master Lee when you have a chance?
Yes.
I'm not taking the blame if you forget.
I'm on it. I just wanna, chat with some people real quick. Hey, Smiling Mountain. Wow, I can see why you're called Smiling Mountain. It's because you're smiling. That's exactly why they call you Smiling Mountain.
I thought Master Lee would have your attention for the rest of the day. It is good to see you. I know you haven't had much time for simple sparring. It is too bad. Your fellow students benefit from your experience. A strong opponent is the best trainer.
That's right. Can I ask you some things about the school?
I am charged with giving whatever instruction I can, but my insights deal more with the philosophy of combat than the skills themselves.
Fair enough. Tell me about the philosophies you mentioned.
Master Lee is very strict about what is taught here, because martial skill is a pathway to great power, and that holds certain risks. It is not just good over evil. Few things in life are that simple. The common way to say it is, do you follow the way of the open palm or the closed fist?
Tell me about the way of the open palm.
A term for the high path, or perhaps the way of restraint and harmony. Many aspire to it, but few achieve it. It is a path of resisting tyranny. Of course, the source of that tyranny varies. It is just as dangerous coming from without as within.
Give me examples.
Tyranny from external sources is easy to find and fight. Defending those who cannot defend themselves is a reasonable example. But when your abilities are so much greater than those around you, there is the temptation to set everything right by might alone. That is tyranny from within.
That's interesting. Sometimes conflict cannot be avoided.
True, but that can become a convenient excuse. Eventually you may decide that even direct violence is too inefficient for someone of your strength. It is a small leap from there to enforcing your will so that the crime never takes place. Suddenly you are the oppressor, when all you wanted to do was make things right.
That's true.
This way of the open palm is not without its hidden dangers, despite the best of intentions.
Tell me about the way of the closed fist.
It is the low path, the way of aggression and discord. A misunderstood path often misused by those who wish to justify a thuggish nature. It is not as simple as crushing your enemies or as mindless as terrorizing the weak. It is a mindset born of impatience, of imposing your will.
So, what is it if it's not evil?
An evil man might ignore a plea for help because he does not care, but that shows a disconnection with the world. That is not part of the way. A man on the low path might also ignore that plea, but he would do so because that person should demonstrate they are fit to survive on their own.
Interesting. So it's more like Renegade. It really is Paragon versus Renegade, with the open palm being Paragon and the other one Renegade. What is the difference? The person dies each time. That's a valid question. What is the difference?
The difference is in the details. That same man might help if the odds are unreasonable. He might also do it to incur favor. There is thought in his actions. He is not a mindless killer, but he may let strength decide what course is best. That is why it is a dangerous path. It can so easily be misinterpreted.
Interesting. I'm not really sure, to be honest, which path Angelus is going to go, so I'm just going to try to roleplay him as best I can, and we'll see which direction he ends up, swinging more. Does this have any practical effect? That sounds kind of snarky, but he would ask that question.
You are the sum of your actions. The harmony or discord that you sow will weigh on your shoulders as surely as any physical yoke. But there can be advantages. Certain forms of attack inherently lean toward one extreme or the other. They have a rhythm that resonates within you.
Okay.
You may find that some attacks perform better if you are more intent on causing discord. How you use this is for you to discover and decide.
Alright, I got it. So I think that means certain styles are better suited for certain ways, either ways of the open palm or ways of the closed fist, I think is what he's saying.
I am charged with giving whatever instruction I can.
Yeah, okay. I want to talk about someone specific.
Who are you interested in?
That's a good question. Who am I interested in? Well, I want you to tell me about Master Lee, but I'm not interested in him in that way.
Master Lee is a private man, and I will not presume to speak for him. His interest in you surpasses the care of any master I have known. He must see great potential in you.
Oh, I hope he's not interested in me in that way. That would be kind of creepy. I would have to say. Tell me about Gao.
I'd rather not. He is impatiently traveling the low path,
Oh.
and I long ago abandoned him to it. He is reckless, and he neither seeks nor wants my guidance.
Well, tell us how you really
As young
feel.
as he is, Gao has impressive skill. Master Lee has tried to restrain him, but I know how far he has gone. He wields powerful energies, but has the temper of a child.
Where did he learn this if Master Lee will not teach it?
Master Lee has taught the base of such techniques to you and others. Mastering Chi is important for any student here, but he also demands control.
Fair enough.
Gao's father most likely tutored him. By all that I have heard, both are impatient and spoiled. They can be provoked into explosive outbursts.
I'm beginning to wonder if Gao is going to become that rival that the intro to the chapter was talking about. And what do you know about Dawnstar?
Only what she lets me know. A very private woman, despite spending so long in the school. You probably know her as well as anyone does.
Oh yeah, sure, I know all about her.
She has great skill, but a reluctance to use it. If she were to let go, she could be very powerful. Perhaps that is what she fears.
Yeah, me and Dawnstar, we go way back, way back. I just wish I knew exactly, who she was. I want to ask about you.
If you wish, but only introspection reveals true insight. I used to call the trading center of Phoenix Gate my home, but I am settled here. I have nothing to go back to.
I like this guy, I really do. So why did you leave Phoenix Gate?
It is not important. Suffice to say that I prefer this little village to the temptations of a greater city. Enough about me. What else can I do for you?
Okay, the two of you back there, you guys are really distracting me. Like, I didn't want to say anything before, but seriously guys, can you just... I'm trying to talk... Oh! I'm trying to talk to Smiling Mountain here, and you guys are just totally... Whatever, you guys just keep going, keep doing what you're doing. How long have you taught here, Smiling Mountain?
It has been several years since I arrived in Two Rivers. I was surprised to find a teacher of Master Lee's ability so far out on the borderlands. It was a fortuitous accident.
Indeed.
I have studied the martial arts all my life, and serve your master as I am able. He is devoted to your training, and needs someone to assist the other students.
Alright, back to my previous question.
I am charged with giving whatever instruction I can, but my insights deal more with the philosophy of combat than the skills themselves.
Let's talk about what kind of items and additional training do you sell?
Ah, yes, training. For some time now, I have offered, for a small fee, to run students through a short regimen that will help them enhance their abilities.
Okay.
The lessons you learn from me, or from any trainer for that matter, will stay with you and help make you stronger, or better able to focus your mind or magic.
Okay. Why is there a fee?
Training has worth, and Master Lee allows me to collect a small fee to reinforce this. Travel outside 2 rivers and you will find my prices are quite reasonable.
Alright, fair enough. You're not teaching new styles then?
No, I try to improve base abilities, but through the basics that Master Lee has instilled. When you have the opportunity, I'm sure you will pick up new styles quickly.
Okay. I don't know if I can actually purchase any, but show me what you have.
Let's see what you can learn.
Belly of Iron. Health +3, Chi -1. A series of exercises developed by Smiling Mountain. Those who learn and use his Belly of Iron techniques learn to take blows better, giving them more stamina in combat. The strain of using these exercises in battle can slightly reduce a warrior's ability to channel their Chi. Heart of Gold, Chi +3, Focus -1. Heart of Gold is a set of meditative techniques developed by Smiling Mountain to help his students learn to master their Chi. By remembering specific mantras in battle, it is possible to channel slightly more Chi than normal. This extra concentration can slightly distract a warrior from maintaining focus in battle. Interesting. I don't have any money though, but, you know, these are interesting. And Mind of Steel. Focus +3, Health -1. Mental exercises that test the memory and quickness of thought. Smiling Mountain's Mind of Steel technique can help warriors better focus in battle. The time spent honing the mind can have the side effect of slightly weakening one's body, however. Alright, well that's interesting stuff. I'll have to remember that once I actually, you know, have finances, because I'm dirt broke. How the heck am I feeding myself? Good gosh.
What can I do for you? I am here to serve and train.
I have one more question for you. Are there... Wait, was there more?
I am charged.
Yeah. Let's talk about something else.
The turtle's shell protects him only from harm of which he is aware. Ask away.
What... Are there students available to spar with?
There are a few, but not enough for me to set up some of the more challenging matches that I'm sure you would prefer. There will be more students available later in the day when many of their exercises have concluded.
Fair enough. I feel like I need to practice some of my combat skills. I'll spar with a single student.
Very well. I'll choose someone who is competent in one-on-one combat. This is only a practice bout, so fight until your opponent is knocked out.
I
Get
kind
ready.
of want to try this harmonic combo thing, if I can. Who am I fighting with? Is this Gal? Oh no, it's a student. Alright, so...
Legendary strike. Heavenly wave.
If I try to do this first...
Legendary strike.
I don't know if that was a harmonic combo. I might have to practice
Very
this
good.
outside of camera.
Another victory well earned. Now, is there anything else you would like?
That was... I feel bad for that poor guy. I just totally tore him up. I'm a little OP compared to him. I'll go for now.
Goodbye. I am here if you need anything.
I apologize, you guys, that this video may not be particularly interesting for you if you enjoy watching combat. I'm just warning you that I am the kind of player who is very, very much interested in the story, and therefore will want to talk to everyone and anyone, and probably exhaust the entire conversation tree. So, if that's not your cup of tea, again, I probably am not the best LPer for you to watch, because yeah, story is extremely important to me, and more important to me than combat. Although I do love combat, don't get me wrong. I love combat as well. But it's important for me to explore a little bit and talk to everyone and get to know these characters. So bring back my map. Yeah, there's Master Lee. I don't want to go in there yet, and I already talked to Cal the Lesser. I don't really want to chat with you. I kind of want to see what's down here, and because I think Dawnstar, whoever this chick is here somewhere. And what is this star thing? My map. Sparring Arena. Okay, and Dawnstar's Garden. Okay. Can I jump? I don't think I can. I'm a martial artist and I can't jump. I can't, like, go all ninja over that fence, it seems. Or if I can jump it, I don't know what button to use. I'll have to look that up later on. This is really... The graphics in this place is pretty darn awesome, you know, considering that this was made back in, like, 2002, I think, or somewhere around there. Oh, hey, kid. There's two kids. Let's talk to the boy first.
Uso siir utak tarwair, shafir owosu.
Dawnstar will pay us with sweets when she gets back. Press the attack button to close? Oh, okay.
Dawnstar's garden is peaceful, even when she's not here.
What are you kids doing over here, then? I think you're up to something. Scroll stand. The inner self. The great wheel of life turns eternal, bringing one through life. What? The great wheel of life turns eternal... Oh, turns eternal, bringing one through life, into death, then back around again into life. Though the new life is always different, the core essence, the spirit of a person remains the same. This spirit, breathed into each person, is eternal. To achieve harmony with the universe, one must perfect their harmony with the spirit. Indeed, the spirit in each individual is a reflection of that greater universe. It is a reflection of the wheel of life and the great dragon that created it. Okay. More XP. Just for reading scrolls. Spirit font. Spirit font. The shrine helps you to focus your inner voice. Your chi and health are replenished. Good. Press the attack button to close. Alright, cool. So that will heal me up. I'm liking Dawnstar's Garden already. Student CPAT? CPAT?
Greetings, fellow student.
Greetings.
The gate is closed for now, and I am tasked with keeping it so.
Okay.
Master Lee has asked that no students leave the school until the morning meditations are concluded.
That's fair enough. Alright. Yeah, can I ask you some questions, dude?
Please do not. This is the first task I have been given, and I don't want to get distracted.
But I want to get to know you. I wanna... If you're guarding this gate, let's make sure you know how to defend it. Well, I don't know, I want to attack him. I'm gonna leave him be. I wouldn't say any of these things.
Master Lee was looking to speak with you, wasn't he?
Yes,
After
I know.
he left me here, he went back to his house in the center of the school, if you're looking for him.
Alright. Everyone is telling me... I'm assuming I can't open it. Yep, it's locked. It's locked. Focus Shrine. You meditate and restore your focus. Press the attack button to close. Alright. I deplete my focus somehow. I'm not really sure how, but I do apparently. Okay. I don't see Dawnstar anywhere. That's the town gate, focus shrine, spirit font, Dawnstar's garden. Alright, well, I guess I can't meet Dawnstar yet. That'll probably have to come later. Alright, Angelus. Let's... Wait, is this another area? Oh yeah, school gate. Where am I? I hear people fighting. I hear people... Oh, it just brings me back over here. Okay, very cool. And we're gonna go up here to talk to Master Lee. But I think this is actually a good place to stop, folks, for our first session. I think we, just went around and got our bearings with the game a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. There's something over here real quick. Scroll box. Martial styles. Press the attack button to close. Martial styles do not always access the energies of mind and body harmoniously. Sometimes imbalance is the source of their power, as it is with Iron Palm and Viper. Each requires possession of 3 meditation scrolls that prepare the student for the forces that will be encountered. If these disciplines are attempted without complete understanding, the student risks accessing more power than the body can withstand. Knowledge of Iron Palm and Viper is not often shared, as most martial practitioners consider them to be in opposition to classical teaching. If a student happens upon one of the scrolls detailing these styles, he or she cannot and should not attempt to train in the style until gaining the possession of all 3. The most difficult and humbling step of any journey is the acceptance of one's own limitations and confronting whether the journey is possible at all. Alright, so I have to collect 3 of these things, I guess? 3 of these scrolls? I already looked at this book stand. Yeah. Alright. Sorry, folks, let me just finish this up before I... The Long Drought. The Long Drought stands as one of the worst periods in the Jade Empire's recent history. That's drought, not drought. I don't know why I pronounce it drought. 10 years of scorching heat and little rainfall took their toll on even the prodigious reserves of the Empire's granaries. The sages predicted at least 3 more devastatingly dry years, while those in the Ministry of Harmony watched the death toll mount into the hundreds of thousands. Then Emperor Sun Hai declared that the drought was over, and somehow it was. Through the Emperor's divine will, green returned to our parched land and stability was restored. Okay, guys. Like I said before, I think this is a good time for us to end my second LP ever of Gay Let's Play Jade Empire. So, until next time, love yourselves and love each other.